Bro, the weekend ain't started yet. What are you talking about?
It's already here. International break happened.
Bro, the weekend just started. It's Friday. What are you talking about? Long weekend. What long weekend?
We call it Es Viernes y el cuerpo lo sabe.
Oh my
Good,
God,
ready.
bro.
The body knows it's Friday, baby. All right, so...
Ya lo sabe. Ya lo sabe el cuerpo.
Ya lo sabe, baby.
Ya lo sabe el cuerpo.
Hey,
We're
bro. Here. We're grinding it out. International break happened, so a lot of other teams as well.
Yeah, man. Like we talked about in the last episode, Greece, beat England, but they came back. They bounced back. I think they beat Finland like 3-1.
That's what I was looking. Yes.
So they can still get promoted in the Nations League, which I have no idea how that works.
No, me neither.
But
I'll see it at the end when they start getting, when they start getting chosen or whatever. I'll get into the higher level. We'll look at it then. Yeah,
England. When is football gonna finally come home, bro? They've been saying this for years.
Well, into that, but they got a new coach.
Oh,
huge
new coach, Thomas Tuchel. But before we get into that, we're gonna leave that to the end of the video, right?
Yeah.
If y'all want to hear what we think about that, stay tuned. But we're actually gonna start it off with a little game today, right? Because I was thinking while I was at work today, it just came to my mind. I was like, yo, let's start it off with a game. So the game is called. It's called Start, Bench, or Sell. So basically, the way how the game works, for those who don't know, basically you're gonna name 3 players, and then Oscar or me has to choose. Go back and forth 3 players. And then who we're gonna start, who we're gonna bench, we're gonna sell. All right,
let's do it. What do we got?
All right,
hit me with the first one. I'm ready.
So, Messi, Neymar, Eden Hazard. Start, bench, sell.
Easy.
All right, go on.
Selling Hazard. First try. Not 1. Fuck Chelsea. 2. He played for Real Madrid, but did absolutely nothing. We had bench.
Yeah. You got Neymar and Messi left.
Oh, easy. Bench, Messi. Neymar, right?
Yeah.
For all y'all controversials, bro. Mark me, bro. Messi, you bench,
bro. You're taking a piss, bro. You're benching.
Neymar,
bro, I'm convinced this guy's taking a piss, bro.
Neymar,
don't. This guy has.
Catch me outside. How about that?
This guy has zero ball knowledge, bro.
No, zero ball knowledge because fuck Messi. Write that down. Hey, yo, comments. Say what's up to me.
Yo, that is absolutely crazy, bro. I mean, that was easy, bro.
All right, you got the next one. What do you got?
That was easy, bro. That's it. You got to start Messi, bench Neymar, and sell Hazard. Now, Hazard has a sweet spot in my heart, obviously, because he won the Premier League a couple of times with Chelsea, and he also won the Europa League before he left. It went to Real Madrid, where he obviously came back overweight and never got into Carlo Ancelotti's team. And then after that,
goodbye.
Yep. All right. So you read the next one.
Very well. What do we got?
See if I can.
Oh, it's gonna be a tough one.
Let me see.
Diego Maradona, Ronaldinho, Zinedine Zidane. What do we got? That's a hard one.
That's damn. I got
every single one of them on her prime.
Bro.
Yikes.
You said Maradona, and
Ronaldinho,
Zinedine Zidane. All right. Well, this is all favoritism, obviously. I never really got to see Maradona play, but I know. So I'm definitely starting him. He's starting.
Okay.
I'm benching Ronaldinho.
Wow.
And I'm selling Zinedine Zidane.
Wow.
But don't get me wrong, Zinedine Zidane probably one of the greatest midfielders of all time. Arguably, right?
Arguably.
But I'm definitely the reason why I'm taking Ronaldinho is because Ronaldinho, he won a Ballon d'Or. He was, the time that he had at Barcelona, even though it was really short, was a really good time at Barcelona. So, and Maradona, bro, I could pick him off of that just because he won the World Cup. You know what I mean? And even though Ronaldinho did win the World Cup already, but Maradona did more in his career.
I think he did at a greater time, too.
Exactly.
His controversial.
And, bro, and I seen that video of him, he literally was doing kicky ups.
Oh, yeah.
The halfway line, he literally booted into the air and did it again
Every time.
For y'all out there who don't know how, bro, that's really hard to do. It might look simple.
I think it's one of the toughest ones. Because you have to kick straight up.
But yeah, so easy for me. Bench, start Maradona, bench Ronaldinho, and sell Zinedine Zidane. All right, let me hit you with the next one.
Hit me with the next one.
All right. Cristiano Ronaldo, Thierry Henry, Kylian Mbappe.
Oh my God. Those are some powerhouses.
But remember, it's all of a preference, bro. You know what I mean? Even though it might be controversial, but some people might think it's no-brainers. But go ahead.
Starting Cristiano. No question about it.
Okay.
Thierry Henry. Sell that, mate. And then I'll bench Kylian.
Yo, bro, what the hell?
That's a tough one.
That is a tough one, but
those guys are great.
I mean, but the thing is, like, Kylian Mbappe has not reached the level that Thierry Henry was at before. You know what I mean? So
he's already.
I agree with you, though.
On his way there.
I agree with you that Ronaldo should start. And then
the guy needs the respect.
Yeah. Ronaldo should start, and then Thierry Henry comes off the bench. Yep. For me, though, Thierry Henry would come off the bench.
Okay, so you're benching Thierry.
Yeah, and then I would sell Kylian Mbappe. Even though he did win a World Cup at 18, I just don't think he's done enough yet.
18 and almost took the guy's biggest dream to ever accomplish anything in the world is Messi.
Yeah, that World Cup final. That World Cup final was crazy. I ain't scored a hat trick, but I still take Thierry Henry over.
All right, respectable.
Kylian. All right, so read the next one. Let me see what you got cooking there.
Marco Van Basten.
Okay.
Close. Harry Kane.
Miroslav Klose.
That big boy. All-time goal scorer in the world.
I'm going to go Marco Van Basten because he was an all-time great.
Starting?
Yep, starting him.
Okay.
He was one of those people that is a big what if he had not, gotten injuries, if he had not gotten hurt, Marco, if he had not, one of the greatest Dutch players of all time.
Yeah.
Behind Johan Cruyff, one of the best strikers of all time.
Okay.
If he had not gotten injured, it's a big what if. So I'm going to start him, Van Basten. I'm going to bench
Harry Kane or Klose?
Bench Harry Kane, and then I'm going to sell Miroslav Klose, even though he's the World Cup leading scorer.
Yeah.
But I just think Harry Kane, the second most Premier League goals in history behind
I was going to say the same thing.
And then he also went to Germany and balled out, even though he didn't win the Bundesliga.
He didn't.
Which was the first time.
All right.
Yeah, he's allergic to trophies, but I'm going to take him over Miroslav Klose. All right. That one was pretty. Yeah,
that was quick. Right. That was nice and simple.
So this one is in the center midfield.
Okay.
The center midfield now. All right. Kevin De Bruyne, Xavi Hernandez, or Andreas Pirlo. Well, Andrea Pirlo.
I'm starting Andrea Pirlo.
Okay.
Because I've seen him play.
Yep.
And he's a monster.
Yeah, he's techie, bro.
A classic monster because that guy's a techie. Xavi Hernandez, I'm selling. Kevin De Bruyne, I'm keeping. As a
bro, this guy's smoking something today, man.
Xavi came from Barca?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, he's a Real Madrid fan. Next. All right, fair enough. I mean, for me on this one, it would be I would start Pirlo, and I would bench Xavi, and then I would sell Kevin De Bruyne.
KDB?
Bro, I mean,
KDB is one of the best in the world.
I mean, but KDB never finished top 3 for the Ballon d'Or ever. Xavi did that with Iniesta, and obviously Andrea Pirlo. We don't have to talk about that. Just quality class in the midfield, innit?
Cappuccino.
Yep, exactly.
Espresso.
I remember the story that Kevin Prince Boateng told. Do you know that story?
Yeah.
When he was like, "Tell him don't shout at me. I'll see him in the background." Yeah. Like he was like, because if he shouts, the opponent's gonna know that he's there. So
I'll see you.
That's bro. The aura that you have to tell a player don't yell at me. I know that you're there. I know
I shall see.
I have eyes in the back of my head, fam. I'm gonna find you.
He's incredible.
Quality, bro.
Andrea Pirlo is one of the best.
All right. Hit me with the next one. Let me see. Let me see what I got. What I could cook up.
Oh man.
Whoa.
Luka Modric, Cesc Fabregas, and David Silva.
Okay, so I'm gonna start David Silva.
Okay. He's cold.
Yo, Cesc Fabregas was quality.
He was cold.
He was so nice. But even though I'm a Barcelona fan and I hate Real Madrid, I'm still bench Modric and sell Cesc Fabregas. But Cesc, bro, quality, bro.
He was great,
bro. From Arsenal to Barca.
He's at Como now.
Yeah, exactly. He's a coach at Como. He's cooking it up. He actually signed a guy from Real Madrid, Nico Paz.
Oh.
And he's balling out for
that.
Exactly.
He said goodbye.
But yeah, I would start David Silva because one of the best midfielders to ever grace the Premier League.
Yo, yeah. I mean, one of my favorite players of all time.
And then he went back to Real Sociedad and was still bossing it. So I would take him. And then bench Luka Modric just because of went to the World Cup final against Messi. Won the Ballon d'Or as well. Even though that was undeserved in my opinion, I don't know why he won it that year. But and then obviously six Champions Leagues for Real Madrid.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, quality there. Well, these are goalkeepers.
Ooh, I don't know. Hey,
all right.
I like that.
So start, sell, bench, Gianluigi Buffon.
Oof.
Manuel Neuer.
Okay.
Alisson Becker. Who you starting?
I'm starting Manuel
Neuer. Okay.
I'm benching Gigi, and Becker gonna go kick rocks.
Yeah, that's fair. I would say so. Yeah. I would say so.
I remember looking at
even though Alisson has a Champions League and wait, does Alisson have a Champions League?
Liverpool, no?
Yeah. Even though Alisson has a Champions League and Gianluigi Buffon does not. I still think he's more of a just off of legend status.
Yeah, legend status. And Gigi, I feel like he was such a clutch player. Like,
yeah, he was making.
Anybody checked in on him? I'm here, baby. Let's go.
Yeah. I can't even fight you on that one. Let us know in the comments below.
Choose your guys.
Let us know if we're crazy as hell.
Yeah.
Because I think Oscar's ridiculous for benching.
It's all right, man.
We're not going to talk about that.
Hey,
we know this guy has zero ball knowledge.
Come at me, boy.
All right, bro.
Yeah, so it's going to go right into just because, again, having those players, there's a bunch of those guys that came from international break, right?
Exactly.
I think starting off right off the bat.
Yeah.
Just Messi.
What happened with Messi?
Scoring 3.
Yeah, so
and people letting him score 3. It's crazy.
My God.
It's crazy.
Take that back right now,
How does this man is this old or this
this
out
guy.
of his, and they're still making him create.
No, it's not making him create. He's just like that.
No way, bro.
Yes, he is, bro.
Balling out anywhere. He's one to turn. Hey, can't say. He's one of the best players in the world. I see it. But bro, there's got to be someone.
Yeah.
I know it's taken how many years now? We're fucking 20 something year, or how old the fuck he is. He's way too old now. There's got to be someone that decided like that's my goal in life to be a soccer player and take out Messi.
Yo,
nobody decided to do that.
Why
I watch games and he scores goals. And I'm like, how? Somebody do something to him, bro.
The reason why you ask yourself how is just because he's just a phenomenon.
He's a phenomenon, and I get it. All right, I get it.
He's just him.
But respect where respect is due, and to him, he's scoring.
He scored a hat-trick this weekend. He's for Argentina.
Slowly come into, if you really wanted to, you can start popping off. And
they
come close to Cristiano Ronaldo and his goals. Like,
whoa, he's better than Ronaldo, but
okay. Next topic. Listen.
But they did put 6 past Bolivia, which Colombia couldn't do. Colombia lost 1-0 to that golazo.
Bolivia. They blame it on the altitude.
Yeah, the altitude was crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy though.
Bro, they're like 13,000 feet above sea level, bro. You can't breathe up there.
That's the hardest place to play in the league.
Exactly.
But then you go back to it, and then these guys scoring 3 goals. But I think it goes back to the team. These guys are just praised. They don't praise him, but they treat him as a god at Argentina.
Yeah,
they don't walk without him walking. AK, there's a clip up there that he's talking to somebody.
Yeah,
and they're like, "Yo," and he said, "Oh shit, we gotta go out there, start warming up." Gave him a passageway to the upstairs field. This guy, he then passes all the way through, and then the whole team follows.
Bro, because the aura.
That's kind of badass, though,
bro. Because bro, yeah, you need to understand. Like every player, I don't think people understand. One of the reasons why why Argentina won the World Cup, and why Argentina won 2 back-to-back Copa Americas, and they won the Finalissimo versus Italy.
Okay,
is because like. You need to understand, like, these Argentina players, they're not playing for themselves. Like, these players are playing for Messi.
Yeah.
Like,
it's not Argentina. It's for Messi. They want Messi to be the greatest. He is the greatest. Okay. It's crazy, right?
He is the greatest.
He's the greatest. And then you but then you look at it and then you think, like, okay, then you have Cristiano in Portugal. But like in Portugal,
you don't think Ronaldo gets the same treatment? He doesn't
get the same treatment. I mean, you tell me. Have you seen him?
Personally, I think he gets treated like a god there.
Bro, they ain't giving him pathways like Messi and
because he just doesn't have the same aura.
That's crazy.
And also Ronaldo kind of don't get me wrong, respect to Ronaldo, right? One of the greatest players of all time. But
Cristiano Ronaldo, follow me on YouTube. Offside Convos.
His mentality intimidates a lot of people. I feel like Messi's a little bit more easy go. He's a more likable person. Oh, yeah. Ronaldo is he gives that. I'm not saying he's arrogant. He's very confident, but he's not arrogant. But he gives off arrogant vibes.
And it's a little tough.
Messi's a little bit more easygoing. You know what I mean? So that's why I think
true. I wouldn't be as nervous to go up to Messi and be like, "Yo, what's up, Messi?"
As you would to Ronaldo.
Cristiano would be like,
"Yeah, you would have."
Cristiano, you think you can sign this for me, bro? You know?
Exactly. You know what I mean? You take a different approach approaching Messi than approaching Ronaldo, because
I hope Cristiano does get that help.
I think he does, bro. If you mention Ronaldo in Portugal, they go crazy, bro.
But I feel like they kind of put him aside a little bit. They're not using him. They're using him as a false nine now. They're not.
But he's still scoring goals.
I know, but one. He scored one, I think. Last 2 games.
That's just because he's not as good as Messi.
And then Messi scores 3. How?
Because Messi is just
freedom, him.
Messi is him. Hey. But also, you got to take into consideration, Messi is a type of player that can create goals and score goals.
We go back to that.
Ronaldo is a goal scoring machine. If I had to put my fate on the line of somebody scoring a goal in the last minute of the game, I'm going to go with Ronaldo. But if you want somebody, if you're going to build a soccer player, right? If you're going to build a footballer, right? That has every trick in the book, dribbling, shooting, height, passing.
Has 5.
You know what I mean? He does everything, which is what makes him the greatest player of all time. He has no limits. He has no boundaries.
Yeah, no.
You know what I mean? So he's you know what I'm saying? He's existential, bro. Yeah. So that's why there's sort of 2 different type of players, and that's why I think Messi's better, because Messi can do both sides of the game. I don't think Ronaldo is an assister as much.
So if you can be one or the other right now, quick answer: Messi or Ronaldo?
Messi.
Done. All right. Well,
Messi.
Who would you be?
Yeah, let us know in the comments if which one of us you agree with. You know what I mean? I personally think that the reason why Messi is a greater player is because he can do both sides of the game. And, he's a scorer and a creator. Everything goes through him. Ronaldo is there for the finished end product. Yeah. Messi makes the product and most times finishes it as well.
Yeah, he can do both.
You know what I mean? So he can do both. That's why I think he's a better player.
Again, at the end of the day, best in our generations. Can't take that away from him. The day they leave is going to be the saddest days in the world. And then going on to the next one, huge. I guess you have to say 2 teams. Mexico, USA. Biggest rivalry out there.
In CONCACAF, yeah.
In the CONCACAF.
El Tri contra el Estados Unidos.
Estados Unidos. And then you have not just a Mexico team, but a USA team, young USA team.
Yeah.
They don't have their full squad. Sure, I'll give you that. But they have one of the best.
Yeah, I didn't even notice. I heard that Pulisic left to go back to AC Milan. Yeah, he didn't even play the game.
3 or 4 guys that left.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know.
I don't think it was. We'll mark. Check me on that. We'll probably mark the people that were there. But there were definitely players missing. It wasn't their A team. I'll give them that short. But you have Pochettino. What do you think came out of that?
I think we got touched, bro. We got touched at home. Yeah. Whether there were players there, or players not there, I mean, there's no excuse. We can all say, oh, Christian Pulisic wasn't there. I saw there was a little bit of backlash. Fans were not happy that he went back early.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we did an episode. Check that episode out. Do soccer players play a lot of games or too many games? But we did do an episode. Players nowadays, they're pulling out of international duty. Kylian Mbappe, for example.
Wow, that's actually true.
He actually also got some backlash from somebody in France. They were saying that, it's either you play for Real Madrid or you're injured. You can't skip international duty. And now players are doing that because they think they're playing too many games. So that's probably why I think a little bit of load management on the side.
Definitely watch that video because, do you want to play all these games and then 2026 World Cup comes around and you're not ready? Maybe you're not fit enough. Maybe you're hurt.
Yeah.
You can't have that. I think you got to choose your games wisely. I think that's definitely something.
Yeah, we definitely got touched at home, bro.
Yeah.
Hey.
In that game.
Even though we were missing key players, I think that was a game that we should have. I think that was a game we should have. We should have at least got a point or something.
Yeah, I agree. I was scared going into it. I was like, let this guy Pochettino come up with some craziness where it comes he like sets up a mean squad, or like no matter who you have or don't have in the USA squad, but you guys are gonna still pop off. Mexico popped off.
Yeah, they did.
Specifically, Raul Jimenez.
Yeah, he's back in the frame.
Back in it, coming in hot. Best striker right now they called him the best striker in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, he's starting for the national team.
Yeah.
He was a killer at Wolves before he got that head injury, unfortunately. But he went to, now he's at Fulham.
Yeah.
He's finding his form again. He's finding his feet again.
I mean, from this guy this guy trying bicycle kicks.
Yeah.
To doing Rabonas, to scoring a mean free kick.
Yeah, that was tough.
He didn't touch anybody. Right through the guy's hair. Outrageous. I mean, people were calling it.
It was quality.
And it was quality. Ended up being 2-0. Arnaizo Sacero for the USA-Mexico squad.
Yeah.
And then to finalize all that, Andres Guardado.
Andres Guardado.
Has the most
leyenda.
Mexico appearances
of all time. I mean, the guy is just a goat, bro. Like I can literally tell you, like when I was on FIFA back in the day, like bro, like I used to use him at Real Betis. Like he's low key a goat.
He's and hopefully they treat him like that, and they did at the 18th minute.
Yeah,
had the ovation for him. Yeah. Clapped it up for him,
and then he got subbed off. Right,
and that was it. I think it's insane, but he's an all-time most appearances. He was there in 2006 World Cup.
Damn, bro.
Exactly. I don't even know how they are.
2010, 14.
He's been 18, there for everything.
25 World Cups, bro. It's crazy.
To him, for them to win, Raul Jimenez.
18 years, bro.
18 years. For Raul Jimenez to pull up, pop off. For Mexico to win against USA 2-0. 2-0 is huge. And then for Andres Guardado to walk out at a win, can't ask for anything.
Yeah, can't ask for anything better.
Mexico's coming.
So is he done with football completely, or just the national
If I'm not mistaken,
team?
Yes. I think he was already done with that. I mean, if anything, probably just Mexico. But last time I checked, he was done. That was it.
Yeah, because the last club I can think of him playing for was Real Betis, but I don't know if he plays there anymore.
I don't. That's what I think. I don't.
But yeah,
so.
like low key, he was a good. I think he's gonna have a good card.
He's
on
gonna have
FIFA.
a statue somewhere in Azteca or something.
he's gonna have a good card on FIFA for EAFC. I think in the future. Yeah. Probably not this one. Probably the next one or two.
Yeah. Thank you to Andres Guardado to being the best. One of the GOAT. Another team moving quick on that one. Mexico. We don't have. I don't want anybody else to cry for the USA squad. So
chill, bro. Chill.
England. What's going on in England?
Oh, yeah. Like we mentioned in the start of the video, England got a new manager, Thomas Tuchel. I'm familiar with the guy. He's a German lad. He
which is huge.
He coached Chelsea to the Champions League. We beat Man City in the final. Kai Havertz on the score sheet. You know what I mean? Great coach for me. I don't think he should have ever been fired. I don't know why we fired him. I'm a Chelsea fan. I don't know why we fired him, but I appreciate, Enzo Maresca right now, the Italian doing a job right now. But yeah, man, I think he's a good coach. He had a tough running, with Kylian Mbappe and then Neymar at PSG. He said that was, when basically what he said was, it's very hard to coach a team when two players at the club are basically bigger than the club.
Correct.
Which was what was happening at PSG.
Absolutely.
He won a couple of trophies there. And then he went he came to Chelsea, I'm pretty sure, from there after he got fired. And then he came to Chelsea. Like I said, he replaced Frank Lampard, won the Champions League in 2020, I think.
So a solid coach overall.
And then he left. We fired him. He went to Bayern. He was the only coach that did not win they literally had won the league, I'm pretty sure, some 9-10 years in a row.
Yeah.
Thomas Tuchel comes, they Bayer Leverkusen wins it.
Insane.
So, not a good record of somebody that's going into, yes, he did win the Champions League, but not a good record for somebody who's coming into a job who just lost his job because he didn't win. And what does England need to do right now? Win. So, but like I said, he's probably going to use a 3 at the back formation because that's what he's very familiar with. So I think when he was at Chelsea, he used a 3-4-2-1. If I'm not mistaken, that's the formation he used. So let's see what he has for England. What do you think about that?
Well, that just says a lot of things about England. That there's no there's no coach to replace. And there's no English coach to replace what we have.
Yeah, they're lacking. They're lacking on English coaches.
And it's one of those things where England is not making elite players, elite coaches. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they have elite players, but they don't have elite coaches. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you were talking about that stat earlier today.
Which we have of
apparently
no elite managers.
Yeah. So I actually knew this stat, but Oscar didn't. So for you guys who don't know out there, like there's never an English manager has never ever won the Premier League.
Never. And it's outrageous.
And he mentioned Sir Alex Ferguson, but I was like, bro, like Sir Alex Ferguson is Scottish, if I'm not mistaken. So he doesn't count as English. He doesn't count as English.
And it's definitely it's sad, right? But England creates great players, doesn't make great coaches.
Yeah.
Spain makes great players and great coaches.
And I mean, even the recent manager, Gareth Southgate, I mean, he went to a World Cup final. But no, he went to a World Cup semifinal. And he brought England to 2 Euro finals in a row. Unfortunately, they lost in both of them. One on penalties, and then obviously Spain beat them. But no, I think it was time for him to go. At the end of the day, football is a really cruel sport. You don't win. You don't. You know what I'm saying?
Almost like the car business is very cruel.
Very cruel. You're not doing not doing your job. But if stuff's not going the right way, you're gonna get sacked.
You're gone. Right.
So that's what happened to Southgate. But I think Tuchel should be a great replacement. Like I said, I'm familiar with the guy. So, guys, let us know what you think about that, about Thomas Tuchel becoming the new England manager. Do you think he's going to win a trophy for England?
He's German. What do you
think about the FA going out there and getting an international coach?
Exactly.
Because, they had a couple of managers to pick. They had Graham Potter to pick from. They had who else? They had Eddie Howe from Newcastle. He's doing a pretty decent job. They had Dean Smith. He used to be the coach of Aston Villa. So let's know what you think about the FA going out and getting an international manager, and let us know if you think what you think Thomas Tuchel is going to do with that team.
And hopefully it does work, because Iniesta's coming in hot. Yeah. Iniesta becoming a coach. He started today.
Let us know. What's Iniesta doing?
He's starting today, and he is now in the course for coaching.
So he's getting his UEFA license.
He's doing it.
I mean,
it's crazy. It's
not a surprise to me. Why?
No.
If you were to ask me, and guys, let me know in the comments what you think, but midfielders are the best coaches.
Absolutely, they see everything.
They see, because they're right. Like,
see the game.
Midfielder, as a center midfield, you have the hardest job on the pitch. I can say that hands down. If I could literally build myself as a player, I would be a center mid, because you literally see everything.
Oh yeah,
you're checking your shoulder.
Yeah,
you gotta have your head on a swivel all the time. So he's used to seeing the game. He knows the tactics.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean. Xavi was a decent coach at Barcelona as well.
Yep, Xavi, Pep
Guardiola was a midfield. Pep Guardiola was a midfielder, and now he's.
I'm sure Pep is going to get on the phone with Iniesta. Says, "Hey, listen, you need some training."
Exactly,
man. He'll set him up, bro.
Thiago Motta was a midfielder as well. Now he's doing business at Juventus. Xabi Alonso was a midfielder as well at Real Madrid and now he's in Liverpool.
Holy shit,
Bayer Leverkusen.
I mean, cooking. I mean, all the games won, takes everything.
He was unbeaten last year. The only game they lost was the Europa League final.
Spanish people these Spanish guys from these center are hopping.
Who else is a midfielder that was a coach? I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Who else?
I think you named the main guys.
Xavi.
Carlo Ancelotti. I know he played AC Milan.
I don't know if Carlo Ancelotti. I don't know.
I forget what position he played though. But I mean, one of the best in the world.
Xabi Alonso. Xavi, Iniesta now. Pep Guardiola, one of the greatest managers of all time, was a midfielder as well.
All there, which then. All these players.
And fact check me on this too. I'm pretty sure Jurgen Klopp, even though he didn't play a lot, was a midfielder as well.
Well, bringing those players, guys, up are all ex-Clásico players. And guess what's coming up next week?
El Clásico?
El Clásico.
El Clásico is next week?
Huge. Barcelona against Real Madrid is coming back. Now, Alaba coming back from injury is huge.
Yeah, it's a good boost.
Great boost.
I don't see how he gets into that team, though.
We'll see. We'll see.
Because Rudiger is arguably one of the best center backs in Europe right now. And also you have Eder Militao, right? He's not as solid
because his injuries and shit too.
Yeah, but even with that, I don't think Eder Militao is one of he's not solid. You know what I mean? Rudiger, let's say Real Madrid, right, wanted to buy a center back right now, right? Let's say William Saliba, they buy him
in the works
from Arsenal, right? Let's say they buy William Saliba. Rudiger is not going to be the one to move.
No.
It's going to be Eder Militao.
Most likely.
So I think Rudiger is the number one and Eder Militao is the number two. He
was put number one.
I will say that when Alaba comes back, I think they're going to move Militao out of the picture.
Alaba's just so tech. I mean,
Alaba is really good.
I love Alaba.
He already told Ancelotti that he's not going to play left back.
Good.
Because that was one of the things when Rudiger. I remember when Rudiger first signed from Chelsea, they wanted to deploy Alaba as a left back, and he told Ancelotti, "I'm not playing left back, bro."
The good thing is, no more players are coming.
Yeah, they also said that they're not signing.
No more signings. Carlo Ancelotti said no more.
But people, we're done.
We're cleaning up the team,
bro. But we're in October, bro. We're in October. They can't say. I think that's BS. They're just bluffing. I think they're gonna sign players,
and
bro.
they'll just sign some crazy signing, and then everybody's gonna shit their pants because the Champions League's coming, and everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god," or whatever.
You're not winning the Champions League this year.
Yeah. Mark his words. That's a clip. Clip him right now. Real Madrid's not winning the Champions League this year. I will. Yo, we're gonna closer to the time. We're gonna bet on that. We're gonna bet on that.
Let me know in the comments who you think is gonna win the
Champions League this year.
I think it's not gonna be Real Madrid. I think it's probably gonna be Man City.
Yikes.
Man City.
Okay. Well.
Man City.
Well, hopefully. We'll see what happens to Man City, right? They're in the run right now for the EPL, right?
Yeah.
So, but
they're gonna win the Premier League too.
You go into Arsenal, right? Arsenal being right there, just tickling that number one position.
Arsenal, they haven't got the minerals, bro.
The guys are coming back. Saka's coming in hot.
They don't have.
Havertz is coming in back.
Listen, as long if I'm wrong at the end of the season, I will admit to this. But I'm letting y'all know right now, as long as Pep Guardiola is a manager in the Premier League, Arsenal is not winning the league.
Okay. Mark his words.
Let us know in the comments. I mean, we already talked about this in the previous episode, but,
give us a valid reason.
I mean, right now, I think Liverpool's at the top of the table. But let us know in the comments what you guys think. Yeah, exactly. But guys, go ahead, comment, subscribe. It was a soccer episode today. We like doing these.
Where can they find us?
They can find us, Offside Convos on YouTube. Pretty easy to find as well. You can also find us on TikTok as well for Offside Convos. Now, guys, we are going to be making an Instagram. So by the time this video drops, there's going to be an Instagram for Offside Convos. So go ahead and follow us as soon as you see us on Instagram. Share on all social media platforms. But yeah, pretty much that's it, man.
Follow.
Yep.
Subscribe.
Yes.
Like, comment. Turn on the post notifications
Turn on your post notifications
so you guys know when we're posting.
Exactly. And
how are you guys going to watch us?
Go follow the Instagram. That's our new account now. It's going to be Offside Convos as usual. But guys, I mean, that's all what we got for you this week. Well, in this video, because probably going to drop another one. I'm going to leave him hanging.
That's all we need to do.
I'm going to leave him hanging because he said Messi was better. Messi was better than Ronaldo. But anyways.
Hey. That's all we got it out there. Peace.